EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Here in Detroit, the Lions hope to be as good as they were a couple of years ago. The journey begins now against the Saints. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the bootleg, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Gain of 14 to kick off the year and the season's first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
That's a gain of 7.
Here's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now, Goff. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this will be incomplete. He's trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
It leads to 2nd and
So
10.
something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Is caught left side by St. Brown. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Chuck to the air right away. That's to the rookie. First-round pick, Jordan Tyson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Well run with a chance. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. It was the rookie from Michigan in on the tackle.
To the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He gets this complete to Tyson. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up
Ball on the
2nd
30
and
now.
3.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Gibbs. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the
So there's
line.
multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he was able to put him down for a loss.
Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard
Goff
line.
gives it to Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Goff. They're called in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they go to work on first. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. A run, and it's Achane. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Christian Izien there to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's shut. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Throwing is shut. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's Chuck Clark in from his safety spot to record the sack. The punt is right. Kick is away. Returnable from the 17. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
On play action. Goff. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Goff. Flush to his right. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
It'll be a short pickup down to the 31 with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
At the 31. It's a gain of 3.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Goff to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Lions build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's a good way to start the season, right? Like it's like in golf. It's always nice to see that first putt roll in, and here his first field goal attempt of the year right through the uprights.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the bootleg, it is shut. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the coverage.
Chuck. That's caught left side by Delk. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Here's Ryan Wright now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line.
3-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
At the 13-yard line.
Second and inches. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that's going to be enough for a first down. With a chance up past the 20.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for our Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hold on. Check.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Flushed to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. See what they have for second and 10.
Like 20. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. 2. Super! Hey, lift!
To throw is Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Third and 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Detroit.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Throwing here is gone. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Chase Young taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On second down, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Talk things over before third down. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see, guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts...
They're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. And that ball incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback. He's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On the carry, it's Achane. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Saints going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They face second down and 7. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Now Shuck on third down. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. The Lions ball their first timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. That one is good. And the Saints are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
So you're thinking after they took the loss on third down, you say, all right, they've made what should have been an easy attempt, a little bit more difficult, but he's able to step up there, cool, calm, collected, knocks it through. Really well done.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he sets his guys up with a short field and a chance to tie up this game. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the ground, here is Achane. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to begin as number 2.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
A run here with Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
First down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Right back to him on 1st down. Oh, the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. To the right side, it is caught by Dell. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's good for a Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. It is Gibbs, and he's there again. Back to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs with a Lions touchdown. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's ripped down at the end. Looked like a face mask indeed. The flags are thrown. Here is Shuck on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Shuck. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. To the air, a Shuck. That's out left and complete. He's got Tyson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This from an even 50 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. To the 45. Still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. This one over before it started. Hit behind the line. It's going to be a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing is shot. Pass caught, and that's Tyson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw is shot. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one on target to Olave. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules.
That is over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Not much. Second and long coming up.
Devon Gacho on the tackles. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 43-yard line.
Goff to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 8. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go. On to the fourth quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And that could prove to be a big one, because if he misses, it's still a one-possession game. Instead, he steps up, he nails it, and their chances of winning just took a big jump.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Here is Shough. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
A very satisfying performance to get the New Year started. Looking at a 1-0 start as they pick up the 1st down.
46-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Goff. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Hey, 5.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Goff got his man at the 6. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. A dive, and he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Well run with a chance. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Saints.
On first down, Shuck. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
A gain of 14.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down. Now Shuck. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go. The Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
41, Saints 30.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They pitch it to Pacheco. Lots of space past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions are able to extend the lead.
Saints 30. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. See what they have for 2nd and 7. Chuck. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Saints.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go. And here's Shuck. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin.